Hey guys, Flawkes here. Um, I'm gonna be running the Galant level 4 Vortex dungeon. Um, the Elemental Heroes recently got re-released, and now there's a level 4 dungeon for all the Vortex dungeons. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. um, and yeah, their 5-star release, 5 stars were released. I want to say quite a while ago, actually. But yeah, they're making a return now, so. Maybe if you started playing Brave Frontier before they were around the first time, now you have another chance to get them. Um, and yeah, they're okay as units. I'm looking at the 5-star stats right now. They're not that bad actually, in all honesty, considering they're more or less like free units. Yeah, because you can get them from Vortex. You just as long as you have the energy, you have a good chance of the unit dropping for you. So, um, yeah, Gallant specifically, his 5-star stats when maxed, and I'm going by Lord stats right now because it's just easier to compare or figure out. His HP is at 4,300 or 4,400 actually. It's really close to 4,400. His attack is 1,400. His defense is 1,500, and his recovery is 1,000. So not bad. He's a little more defensive in terms of stats. But with one of like the more crippling things about him is that his regular attack is literally just one hit. Um, that becomes an issue when you take into things into consideration like BB generation, maybe heart crystal generation even, perhaps Zell and item drops because the more number of hits you have, the more Brave Crystals, Heart Crystals, Karma, Zell items, like the more that stuff drops. So if your unit's only hitting once, you're losing out on quite a few hits. Most units, I would say, probably on average have like 5 or 6 hits. Like that's like probably like a pretty good average. Um, yeah, Gallant easily lowest hit possible, one hit, just straight up one hit. Um, yeah, so in that aspect, he's not that great. He's really not that great, but um, he does have an AOE BB, which is pretty decent, but it's listed as weak. So I'm not really sure about his BB modifier. I guess it's not that high. I'm comparing it to other units like the Earth Elemental Hero, Nemia, Quake Fist Nemia. There's like Thunder Punt Zeln, Brave Hero Alma, and uh, Red Shadow Oboro. There you go, 5-star names. Actually, sorry, I take that back about Nemia. But yeah, every other unit here, even just the regular hits, they hit way more than one. It's like 6, 6, 6, 6, and 11 for Staya. That's it. So I would say Gallant is arguably the weakest or the worst in that aspect of all these other elemental heroes. So I don't know if you want him if you need fire units, then yeah, by all means go for it. Like his 5-star stats are pretty decent. They're not the best, but they're okay. They're acceptable. They're usable. Um, as with most units, I would say Anima is preferable. I think Breaker should also be doable as well for him. I'm not sure about Guardian. Guardian, if his Guardian type brings his attack down to only 1250, that's a little on the low side for a 5-star. But it does bring his defense up to 1650. So, yeah. But Anima, you get really you just shy of 5k HP, and it drops your recovery down to 86. Sorry, 860, which is okay. I mean, his recovery, that's the difference between 1000 and 860. That's not much. That's only 140 recovery difference. Whereas you might say that's like 15% difference or 15% decrease in recovery. Yeah, but in all honesty, if you had to use like say you had uh a Lord Gallant versus a Oracle Gallant. So one Gallant has 1,000 recovery, the other Gallant has 860 recovery. If you use a cure on both of them, I don't think you'd really be able to notice a difference in HP recovery, or the HP that you end up healing with just the same item, with cure, for instance, because the recovery isn't a 1-to-1 thing. It's scales somehow. I think I don't remember the equation. I think some guys on the forums on App Vision or whatever. I think they did some number crunching, and they kind of like estimated how recovery works and how effective each point of recovery is. So yeah, I mean, in general, Oracle type is usually the worst type for whatever unit you're looking at. Just because losing out on HP is huge, because HP is really easy to gauge how useful that is, right? Recovery is pretty hard to tell. Usually it doesn't make that big of a difference either. Yeah. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm fighting Galant already. And yeah, his name it's Gumi, please. Yeah, I guess they didn't fix his name. I'm pretty sure that's his 5-star. Is he 5-star? Yeah, he looks like a 5. He looks like the 5-star form in this boss fight. So I guess they didn't really fix the coding for his name. Probably forgot to change the string. But yeah, nothing really notable about this battle. Unfortunately, I forgot and I brought my Elsel, or sorry, Ronald, as her 6-star form is called. The bottom right unit. She nullifies all statuses, so I couldn't tell you if Galant actually inflicts any statuses. But as always, if you're worried, you should probably bring if you're really worried, you should probably bring stimulants and holy waters if you can spare it. Stimulants being first priority because stimulant cures paralysis, which I doubt Galant inflicts because he's a fire type. Fire types generally don't inflict paralysis, but yeah, bring that and holy water for curse, because you can't use BB, and that's usually pretty important if you have a healer especially. So yeah, he wasn't really hard. All these level 4 vortex engines are not that difficult, in all honesty. I'd compare them to like Lamia level, like the third area, I guess, from the start. Mistral, something more Morgan, whatever, and then Lamia. So yeah, that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.